Hey everyone, and welcome to day 1 of our 30-day options trading explainer series. Over the next month, we're literally dissecting options trading from the ground up. Whether you're just refreshing your knowledge or you are building it completely from scratch, we're laying down the core logic right here to get you to the next level.
Now you might be wondering, what if you could actually profit from a falling market? We're all basically conditioned to just buy low, sell high, and kind of pray the market goes up, right? But options? They actually allow you to capitalize on a massive downturn, and get this, you don't even have to short or own the actual stock.
Section 1. The core concept. What exactly are we trading?
Okay, let's dive right into this. At its absolute core, options trading boils down to one simple definition: buying the right, but not the obligation, to buy or sell something in the future. I know it sounds a little jargon-heavy at first, but that distinction, having a right versus an obligation, is literally the linchpin of this entire market strategy. Once you really grasp the mechanics behind that one single sentence, a whole new layer of market leverage opens up for you.
Section 2. The real estate analogy. Let's make it simple. So, picture this. You find a house you absolutely love, but you're just unsure where the neighborhood prices are heading. Instead of buying it outright today, you pay the seller a small token amount to just lock in today's price for the future. Months later, if the house's value absolutely skyrockets, awesome, you buy it at that cheaper, locked-in price. But if the market crashes, well, you just walk away. You only lose your small token. There is absolutely no obligation. And you know what? That mechanism is exactly how options work.
So bringing that back to the stock market, trading options means you aren't actually buying shares of a company. You're buying a contract. Just like that token you put down on the house, the contract secures your right to make a move at a fixed price later on, totally without committing massive capital up front today.
Now, there are really just two fundamental contracts you need to master here. A call option is simply a bet that the asset's price will go up. A put option, that's a bet that the price will go down. It's really that simple. Call equals up, put equals down. We're going to get into the exact math in the coming days for sure, but those are your two primary levers.
So, why do people actually use them? Well, there are three main reasons. First up, profit, literally making money in any market direction. Second, hedging risk. Think of this as acting like a really robust insurance policy for your existing portfolio to protect against sudden crashes. And third, capital efficiency. You get to leverage a relatively small amount of money to control a massive underlying asset.
Section 3. Real-life market application. The Nifty 50 example.
To put this into perspective, let's say you analyze the Nifty 50 and you expect some bullish momentum. Your play there is buying a call option. Conversely, if macroeconomic indicators are pointing to a downturn, well, you buy a put option. The beauty here is that you aren't individually shorting or buying all 50 stocks. You're directly trading the momentum of the index itself.
Section 4. Proceed with caution, avoiding the beginner traps.
Now, because options utilize leverage, they definitely come with some inherent traps. Mistake number 1, treating it like easy money. Nope, it requires intense discipline and study. Mistake number 2, ignoring the fundamentals and just skipping straight to complex strategies. And mistake number 3, which is a big one, jumping right into live trading with real capital just because you now know what a call and a put mean.
So, the crucial point here, let's lock in these absolute key takeaways. Options equal the right to buy or sell, with zero obligation to actually exercise that right. A call means you're betting the asset will go up. A put means you're betting it will go down. That right there is your core foundation.
Actually, I have some bonus advice for you today. Do not execute a trade today. Keep your capital parked. Your only objective right now is to really internalize these mechanics. The market isn't going anywhere, and honestly, patience is the very first skill of a successful trader.
Like they say, a strong foundation leads to strong profits. But here is the question you should really be asking yourself right now. If options give you the right without the obligation, what is stopping you from using them to completely bulletproof your entire existing portfolio? Digest that thought for a bit, and I will see you in day 2 of this explainer series, where we're going to dive into exactly how that's done.